Hey, welcome back guys. Today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons to join the military. And probably a lot of you are thinking, why is he putting a positive video for once? I know. I give a lot of videos about the things that you should think about before joining the military, and I talk about some stipulations and stuff, but these are 5 things that I think need to be said just about the benefits of joining the military. A lot of you guys are thinking about, how can I convince my parents to sign on that down the line and let me enlist, or just different things. These are some things that you can show them, tell them, maybe share this video to them, why not? Guys, anyway, let's get into it. These are 5 reasons to join the military. Now the first one is that you will stand out from the crowd. Okay, first of all, the military was my first job. I remember going to the recruiting station. I can't even believe, it's so cool how they recruit you, because you're gonna go to the recruiter's office, you're just a little 17-year-old guy, and you're like, I wanna join the military, I wanna be infantry, they probably look at you, you're very young, alright? You probably didn't have a job before then. I never had a job. And it's cool how they can go and look through that and say, you know what, this guy could make a really good Marine. And you're gonna get through all the Marine training. You're gonna become Marine. You're gonna get out of the military. And once you're out, you'll be able to get any job you want. You're gonna keep your head so high. Guys, it's like, that's what employers look for. I remember going into my job interview for this, pretty prestigious retail position. I know it's retail, but again, out of not going to college, this is a pretty high-end job for what I could muster. And guys, I'll tell you what, out of the 3 interviews it took to get there, there's a 3-interview process. I passed every single one of them. I remember, it was a group interview, and I was just like, I was raising my hand for everything. I was putting my head out there. I was letting my voice be heard. I was loud. I was defiant. And guys, this is just the attitude you will be given out of the military. This is one of those things. That rolls into the second point, which is that your self-esteem will skyrocket, all right? This is something that, a lot of times I talk about in my videos, is that when you become a veteran, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to grasp onto that self-esteem that you got, going into the military. It's gonna be hard to keep that, but I'll tell you what, if you can keep on to it, it's going to be one of the most beneficial things of your life. It will change your life. And everybody becoming a sailor, a Marine, a soldier, airman, it doesn't matter. When you become that, your self-esteem, you will know that you have accomplished something that many people did not want to do, cannot do, or just will not do. There's a lot of people who just try and dodge that. You went full force and enlisted into the military, and because of that, you will be given a esteem that's just like on a whole other level. It will, raise your ego. There's some problems with that, and I talk about that a lot in my videos. But guys, if you were a shy guy, or if you're very soft-spoken, you can still be soft-spoken, but you will know that you did your part, and you know that you are capable of so much more than you knew when you were 17 years old and you signed on those dotted lines. So yeah, it's pretty good stuff. The third point is you will be business-oriented, all right? Going out of the military. Again, a lot of people think, what do I do after the military? And what a lot of people decide to do is take up leadership positions, either management roles, make a new business. I decided to do a YouTube channel. I've had a lot of backlash regarding it. I've had a lot of there's a lot of stuff I had to get through, but I was able to push through because I believe in it, because I'm business oriented, and because this is something I'm passionate about. And you know what? I'm gonna go towards it. This is what got me into the military. This is what kept me in the military. And even though I got out early, yes I did, I was still able to keep on to that self-esteem enough where I could be like, you know what, I'm gonna own something else. I'm gonna make my life still matter. I'm more than what happened in the military. And again, that's something that'll stick with you for your entire life, as long as you hold on to it. So, obviously this doesn't mean you're gonna start a business. It means that you will, again, be a problem solver. You're gonna confront things, and you're gonna try and make a solution for it, whatever it is. Whatever happens in your life, it's you're gonna do something great with it, which is a pretty cool thing you can say at 20 years old. All right, so the 4th reason to join the military is gonna be financial aid, which is actually a big one. A lot of you guys know that if you join the military, get out honorably or medically, you're gonna be given free college, right? Roughly, it's around 100% paid for. Not only your rooming, but also the actual education, the books, all the fees are going to be paid for by the government, as long as you get an A or a B, or something around there. But again, the military will teach you to go and, with all the other tips I was teaching you guys, you will excel. You will be able to get that A and B, as long as you don't let go of that work ethic you learned in the military, and you'll be good to go, guys. And not only that, just schooling, but they will give you disability payments if you are disabled after the military, which roughly quite a few people are after the military, especially if you're in like infantry background or whatever. They will give you some disability payment. And also, like, even when you're in boot camp, not even becoming a Marine yet, or a sailor, whatever you're going, they're gonna let you start a 401k or start a Roth IRA. They're gonna let you do those things in boot camp, like a month in. Very fantastic things, guys. I know that, like, these are things that I'm just gonna let sit until I'm 65. When I'm 65, I can take that money in, and it's gonna be awesome. Also, when you're in the military, you're not gonna have much to pay for. I mean, like, shoot, what do you have to pay for? All your food is basically paid for, MREs. I mean, you do have to go and do a monthly food payment, but it's not that much. I mean, well, in my case, it was $300, but given that they give you free housing, free utilities, free food if you're out in the field, MREs, and they give you a lot of free stuff. You can just save all that money. They're not going to pay you too much, but you can save all of it if you want. You don't need to be driving everywhere. You can call an Uber. So don't get a car, don't get in debt, don't do any of those things, just save your money. And I was able to get out after 2 years in the Marine Corps with, I believe it was 10 grand in my bank. I was able to buy my car outright. I was able to do all these things. And these are things that just line me up for civilian life so well. These are things I don't take for granted. A lot of guys who are stuck in debt, and this is something you don't have to be in when you join the military. You're gonna have an awesome start to your life. So a lot of people judge the military for saying, oh, you didn't go to college, like, isn't that a little dumb, or just all these different things. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not in debt. I've got a great job. These are the things that the military taught me. I've got, I'm living in my apartment right now, my own apartment. I'm paying for myself, and I'm debt free. There's a lot of good that comes from the military, and again, I don't really highlight those things in my videos, but it needs to be said. And the last tip I'll give you guys is the life skills you'll be given. All right, it doesn't matter if you're infantry or an admin. You're gonna be taught how to tie knots. You're gonna be taught first aid. How important is that? First aid, just stopping bleeding, making sure that if somebody's freaking electrocuted on the ground, you're not gonna go up to them. You're gonna watch out for different things. There's a lot of life skills that not only for survival, but also for just like like cleaning up your room. Like my apartment, I mean, okay, it looks kind of messy here, but shoot, I know how to clean it. I like take care of my stuff, and that's something that the military will teach you. Do your laundry, get stuff done, be productive, and make your house smell nice. Guys, this is 5 reasons to join the military. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, leave a dislike if you didn't. Leave a comment if you learned anything, or any other tips if you guys are military that you can think of, or not tips, but reasons to join if you guys can think of any. This is the video to put down in the comments. And guys, subscribe if you really enjoy. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.